everyone, welcome to your session on grammar and education in Brazil. Today we will discuss topics such compounds, nouns, compounds, adjectives, and some figures of speech. Here we have John, your participation student, and Dr. Marta, and linguist and education specialist. Shall we begin? First, we will talk to the teacher John about grammar related to the theme of today's edition. What do you think?
Hi Clara, I was thinking to myself, how does points and themes of grammar can influence and help us to understand better the questions about infrastructure and education in our country and in their schools, their college.
That's the idea, John. Let's explore how grammatical constructions such as compound nouns and compound adjectives appear in the discussion about the education system. Ready to get started?
Sure. Since we have spoke about compound nouns, we can think on terms like school system, teacher training, and others.
Very well, but John, let's dig a little deeper. Compound adjectives, for example, compound adjectives to describe something in more detail. In the context of education, we can talk about terms like high quality education.
Yes, Clara, this is something we need as much in Brazil. When we use compound adjectives like student-centered learning or teacher-friendly policies, we are describing an ideal of education that is not ready yet, uh, are in disinvolvement in the country, in the state, in the schools and colleges.
Perfect, John. In addition to compounds and have figures of speech, some metaphors of idiomatic expressions. Does anyone have an idea of how these figures of speech in English or discourse in education?
I think use expressions like building the future helps to show, to make clear, to make obviously that education is the base of this involvement, is the base of the future.
Now that I have better understanding in grammatical aspects, let's explore some contempts and reflection the continuous learning, experience and need innovation in education. Dr. Marta, can you tell us more about these topics and now the connection to Brazil?
Of course, Clara. These concepts are like models of attitudes that we can adopt in both teaching and educational administration. Let's start with live and learn. This expression represents continuous learn psychologically that the Brazilian educational system needs to adapt to more. And with each challenge, whatever in school infrastructure, our teacher training will learn important lessons for your progress.
So it means that all of the problems we face can be understood like opportunities of apprenticeship.
Exactly, João. Life and learn reminds us that difficulties can teach us what work is and what needs to be challenged. Another theme is lengthen your dream business, although it is an expression more linked to entrepreneurship. It can also be applied to education, specifically when we talk about teachers and managers who dream of creating innovation schools or implementing new projects.
Interesting. We can then at launching new projects in education is like launching a business. We can planning, creative, and courage.
Exactly, Clara. Now, running the show by the book talks about following the rules and regulations, with is fundamental to maintaining a functional education sector. In Brazil, we have established education standards, but sometimes fallen tend to later can limit innovation. We need a balance between following the guidelines and economic innovation methods.
So we so we have to comply with the laws without losing the creativity and flexibility.
That's right, João. Running the show by the book and stretching your thinking go hand in hand. Stretching your thinking means expanding your horizons, thinking behind the traditional. When we apply this to education, we are talking about adopting new technologies, more interactive methods, and seeking solutions that go behind to basics.
Well, Marta, this topic really makes sense with thinking about this Brazilian education. Concluding our discussion, we can say that it takes a combination of continuous learning, courage to innovate, respect for the rules, but also openness with the horizons, right?
Oh, exactly, Clara. Each of these topics can inspire us to transform education from infrastructure to curriculum, always seeking to author the best for our students.
That was very inspiring. I will always remember of stretch my thoughts to look for new ways of learn and grow in my life.
Very good, John. And at that, the conclude are special. I hope everyone enjoyed this conversation and continue to reflect on how each of us can contribute to better education in Brazil. Until next time.
Olá, galera, pelo meu debate agora de 40 segundos, né? Que é o tempo que eu tenho agora. Eu vou. Eu vou.
Mas a gente tá gravando aqui, mãe. A diferença sim. Tá gravando, filho?